Okay, so our 3 takeaways were specific structured training in technology. We had a couple people who said they were going to go back right away and look at where the training is needed, put together some kind of standardized structured training program that has to be included maybe in the onboarding process with new employees, in orientations, whatever it might be, that you know, an evaluation needs to be done to see where our staff associates are at, what the skill level is, and and implement that training program. That was first and foremost. The second takeaway that I saw in repeated was that we need technology that's going to help us integrate across our organizations and enterprise with a strong tie back to our business purpose. And integrating, if you're in a community setting, from independent living through assisted living to skilled nursing and back, if people are going out to the hospital and we're having subacute come back, how are we integrating our information and so that we can help our residents or even the people who live outside of our community lead their best and most independent lives. So that integration was key. I mean, that was something that we saw was an important part of your return on your investment, whether or not there was an integration and those silos were removed. We thought it was an important part of evaluating a piece of technology. Did it allow us to integrate more effectively? So that was kind of a big takeaway and a theme. Lastly, what everybody's been saying is we have a lot of data out there. Technology is helping us to gather a lot of data. Many of us are spending too much time entering data and can get kind of sucked into that. But if we have all of this data out there, the issue is that have we sat down as an organization, within your organization, and decided what questions we really wanted answered? And maybe that could help us weed out some of that unneeded data. That was something at the end that we all said, you know, we can be on data overload, and technology provides us all these avenues to gather that. We can then become overwhelmed by it. So what are the key components? What are the key questions that we want answers to? Darren, just like you said, you know, you have a researcher or someone has a research study opportunity or money for a grant. They come to you with a specific question. And that's how you're able to say, okay, well, here's the data. Well, we have all this data. What are the questions we really want answered, even across the active aging industry?